Hey guys, we are in the month of February, so we thought today we would take some time to do a January recap of what we've been reading and what we have completed. For me, there is no completion of anything. So these are books that we are reading in addition to our Gardens of the Moon journey that we are taking. So do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because mine's going to be real quick and short, because like I said, haven't finished anything. So, 15 Dogs by Andre Alexis. I'm not even halfway. But apparently it only has 4 chapters, but they're long. So, if you've seen any of our videos, you kind of have an idea of how I am with long chapters. But it's been interesting. Pretty much the premise is that the gods, Apollo and, I don't know if I'm going to say it right, Hermes? I don't know. They have wagered a year's servitude on animal intelligence. So they pretty much have given these 15 dogs that were in, I don't want to say it was a shelter. I think they were in like a veterinary hospital, like doing boarding or whatever. Give them the ability to speak and think as humans do. And I guess the goal is I can't remember who propositioned, but if they die happy, the loser has to give the year's worth of servitude. So it's been interesting. I mean, I didn't even get very far into the very first chapter and I was already like bawling. So, but it's dogs, so
who doesn't cry for dogs?
Well, I mean, some people might not, but I always do. So yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I'll do any kind of review when I do finally finish it up, but I will let you know when it's finished and what, how it went, briefly. Whatever. Next up, Christopher Moore's Fool. I have previously read a Christopher Moore book. It was called Lamb, which is pretty much the story of Jesus Christ's best friend Biff. I think his name's Biff. It's been years since I read it, but I really enjoyed it. So I've picked this one up, and I've just started it maybe a couple weeks ago. Clearly not very far in it. But, are you okay over there?
I just picture Biff making a cheesy line to Jesus on the cross.
I mean, yeah, I think his name was Biff. I don't know, but it's pretty good. If you haven't read it, Lamb, pick it up. It's funny. You kind of got to have a little bit of a dirty sense of humor at times and not be too offended by bad words and whatnot. But it's good. It's funny. So yeah, I'm doing this one. So far, I've liked it. And then I am continuing my journey with Diana Gabaldon's Outlander series. My mom and my stepdad got me the second book, Dragonfly and Amber, for Christmas. Not halfway through. Primarily have been listening via audiobook. However, I had a stint of unemployment. I was laid off. And so I had made these grand plans. I'm like, I'm laid off. I'll get to read. Well, like, I was laid off on a Friday, and I managed to somehow have a job by, like, Tuesday or Wednesday the following week. So my grand scheme of I'm just going to read and chill out for a little bit kind of fell through. And so since I'm at a new job, I'm learning stuff, so I haven't been able to listen as much to my audiobook. But I'm starting to get the hang of things, and so I'll be back to listening soon. I have to get through it sooner rather than later because a friend of my mother's and myself, she gifted me the next 2 books via audiobook because she has credits and she's like, I don't want them to go to waste, so she gifted them to me. So those 2 are lined up once I get through this, if ever. But that's where I'm at. No completion. So for the rest of the video, I hand it over to Kevin.
The rest of the video?
Yes, because you actually accomplished things.
So, in January, I completed 3 novels and 3 manga volumes. So, I finished Dead House Landing and Kellenved's Reach, which is part of the Path to Ascendancy trilogy for Malazan. It's before Gardens of the Moon. I really enjoyed them. Really fleshed out some of the how things happened. Like, why is a fist called a fist? Right there. Like, you know.
So some more backstory.
Oh yeah, like I know like how the claw got their name, all this other stuff, and you know, backstory to the Empire because it wasn't the Empire yet of Malazan.
Okay.
I also finished Full Moon, which is addressed in Files Book 2. Not very far. Don't really know how to explain that one other than pretty quick, like maybe if you wanted to, you could read it over a weekend. Like if you had nothing planned. Easy, just kind of going with it. Adventure story, I guess you would say. And then the 3 manga volumes I finished were to finish off the Golden Age arc for Berserk, which is a pretty impressive arc. A lot of people love that arc, and I can see why. Pretty dark.
A dark arc?
I enjoyed it. And
how many arcs does Berserk have, do you know?
That I don't know.
Oh.
But so that concludes the 13th volume, and I think there's 41.
In the whole series?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I am in 4 other books. Harrow the Ninth, which I'm 58% into. Not sure if I'm actually going to finish that one, because I don't have the desire to pick it up. I'm just kind of like, whatever. Do I want to spend time finishing this, or do I just want to read other stuff? You know? Some books are like that. You get to a certain point and you're just like, eh. I like the first one. This one is just kind of like, I don't know. It is what it is. I am 21% into Malice by John Gwynne. I like where it's going. Chapters are definitely short. Don't really know how to describe that one. Definitely its own world. Like, it takes fantasy, but he puts his own, you know, way on it, I see. Godblind, I'm 27% into. I'm enjoying that one. I like the characters and where things are progressing to. And then Project Hail Mary, 86%. Really enjoying that one.
That's all he's been talking about.
I haven't even talked to you about it.
You've said some things that you didn't expect it to be.
Okay, I picked it up and I'm like, I've heard it's good. Now I'm like, okay, I'm a series reader. I like, you know, if I'm going to sit down and read, I want it to be like something that will continue until, like, you know, it's wrapped up. Not just like, bam.
A one and done.
As far as a standalone, which I believe this is, I'm loving it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's generally the vibe I'm getting, because he's always like, well, you told me you learned things, like sciencey
there's science
stuff.
in it.
Yeah.
There's science, yes.
So
you would be lost with that part, but you know, the actual story part you would love, because he's talking about some things I'm just like, And then like the actual story happened, I'm like, damn.
Well, and I mean, it's 86%, and the next high is 58. So.
And that's kind of a dead stop.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And he's been doing all these on Kindle.
Yes. So I have nothing to hold up and show you all pretty.
Yeah. But anyways.
Pretty good month for me. Moving along.
Yeah. And that's all you did in January?
That's all you did in January?
Well, I didn't finish anything. I'm saying I feel like you had more going on. I don't know. Because it seems like every time I turn around, he'd be reading. So, but I thought you had more than that. I don't know.
I'm not that fast a reader. Besides the miles and stuff, did take a while, even ESL months.
But anyways, alright, so that is my sad, pathetic January recap right there.
So hopefully, the February recap, she can talk about at least one of them.
Yeah, hopefully. Good gravy. If I can't talk about at least one of these in February.
I have no idea how much I'll be able to talk about. But.
Okay, actually, let's back up. I could actually talk about this one because it correlates with season 2, I believe, of the show, which I have seen. So I really could talk about it. But whatever. It is what it is.
So yeah, what are you guys reading?
Yeah, what did you read in January? What you reading now? Let us know.
Any good recommendations?
Yeah, shorter the better for me.
I like series.
There you go. So anyways, yep, that's it. See you later.
See ya.